It's a long weekend, third day in a row skating, actually fourth day in a row skating, I think. And out here at Durham, decided to put on the wish frames again. So if you remember, long time ago, when I started getting back into blading, I thought that this was an amazing frame. Wish is a new company out of California. The owner, Cletus, designed the frame over a course of like 3 years or so. And when it first came out, I was blown away. I mean, the technology was just, I'd never seen a frame like this. So I love these frames. I've skated them, I skated them for a whole year. And it wasn't until the 50-50 balance frames became a reality that I switched over to skating balance frames. And, I love the balance frames. I mean, I wouldn't have brought back the company if I didn't love the balance frames. But I still miss these wish frames. So today I'm going to skate them. It's been a long time. I don't expect this to be this is what I was missing sort of session. And anything that I do today, I mean, it takes a while to get used to a new setup. And this is a very different setup than the anti-rocker or flat balance frames that I'm used to. But I'm really excited. It's been a long time. Just looking at this groove and this design, it's just so different than anything else that's on the market. So here we go. I think, just love skating. Like, what products do I like, and what makes them different, Love the Durham Park. There's just so much little creativity out here. It feels like everything was just kind of scattered around, but there's really good lines for different cars and different airs and such. So these are the them 908s with wish frames. I'm riding them with 72 and 60. So the way the wish works, in case you're unfamiliar, is the wish frame has a flat rocker design. So the 60 millimeter wheels are lower to the ground than the 72 millimeter wheels. So if you imagine 72s are up, 60s are down, and that makes them completely flat, which is really nice. There's like a balance between the speed that you get from a 72, but then you're able to get a nice grind for the 60s. It's a really great setup. A little long. But to be honest, after skating those 72 mil wheels yesterday at the skate park, it doesn't feel that much longer than before. And it has a slight rocker. So the 60 millimeter wheels are actually touching a little bit, like a half a millimeter, maybe a millimeter before the 72s. So I'm getting a little bit of a rocker, not much. I think if I were skating like 67, 55 or something, no, I don't know what the math, I can't do math, but if you were doing more of a rocker, like a 68, 58, that would be more of a rocker. But they feel good. Airs feel good. Everything feels good. Sliding, skating fine. Yeah, no issues yet. Gonna try some grinds though. forgot how bad this run-up is at Durham. You know, after skating at Marsh for so many sessions, you really gotta crank your speed right beforehand just to get on that right side. And it needs a little wax, but today's not a day. All right, I'm gonna do some royales. It's been a long time since I did royales in these wish frames. I remember them being really smooth, like almost like buttery. So I'm assuming that it's gonna feel kind of similar to the way that my juice blocks feels, but I guess we'll find out. That might be even better than I remember it. The grind is effortless. I mean, it's really this great big channel, big groove. The way that the H block is rounded, so you can kind of roll yourself over. Man, it's a great feeling. Backside, same. I mean, I wish that I had more speed because I could probably go much further, but just a little bit of speed. And jump on, you know, perfect on backside royale, and that was no issue. I haven't really missed, so highly recommended. I think these are great. I'm gonna try some topsides. I remember being able to do topsides with these frames, but I remember it being a little more difficult for a lot of people because the frame is a little taller, especially with these them skates. You know, with the sole being a little skinnier than like a Racer Shift or something like that. There's less sole to catch you from slipping out. So we will see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much to chalk up to me being bad at topside tricks, or me being new to wish frames, or this park being really difficult to hit from the right side, but that was a struggle. I was able to get on maybe twice, and I slipped out, but I feel like it was a good lock. I probably would have locked fine with other frames, but I didn't get low enough, so. Definitely not to say that these frames are impossible. They're just really difficult for me with this boot. I remember doing them with the shifts, but the shift has a massive sole, so that probably makes a difference. All right, I'm gonna rest up a little bit and then try kind grind and see if I have any different experience with kind grind. I'm not super good at kind grinds either. I mean, I'm not good at any topside tricks. My back just started hurting, so I'm not expecting much, but I gotta try it. Trying. All right, well, got the kind grind, but it was a battle. Just rolling. I don't have the leg strength or the aim to land it flat, so I'm landing it rolling, and then I'm, you know, landing it and pushing it down, which I guess is fine, but this ledge is so short. Like I'm only really grinding for like a foot. And I tried top acid again, but my back just hurts from top acid, so I'm gonna stop doing that for today. Gonna hit a few more other things around the park, and yeah, call it a day. I love this park. The bag doesn't like that. Nope, not gonna happen today. My back. All right, it's done. My lower back is just killing me, and I don't really want to hurt myself anymore. So, I'm gonna call it a day. Really like these frames though. You know, top sides are a little more difficult than like a low profile frame, but they're not bad. I feel like people with good skill at topside tricks could do them fine. I'm not a good topside trick skilled person, so take everything that I say with a grain of salt. You know, it's one thing for somebody who's really good at a trick to be able to do it and give you an accurate, you know, feedback. For me, and for somebody who's just learning topside tricks, these frames are a little more difficult. That's it. But I feel great for royales. I feel like I'm charging at royales. I feel really good. Yeah, backside royale, same thing. I mean, it's just a really solid feeling when you do royales on these frames. So, highly recommended if you want to pick them up. I always say when you try wish frames, bigger feet the better. I am a size 10. These are a size medium them skate. I think if you were skating them on a size small, they're a little long, and I mean, maybe that's your thing, but I like them shorter. Anyway, see you guys next week.